Sonnet 146 is important as it's Shakespeare's only piece of work that can be described as overtly Christian. But that doesn't make it any easier to pin down exactly what Shakespeare believed. Dr. Anjna Chauhan explains why.
Now, a lot of people will look at the sonnet and say, well, it's profoundly spiritual. It's talking about the idea of the soul lasting forever when the body is going to perish and be food for worms, as he says in the sonnet.
Yeah.
But some other scholars will actually argue that this could be read as a secular sonnet as well, because the focus is on the body. There's a lot of talk about earthliness and earthly sinfulness and lease and buying and selling. So there's quite a lot of commercial language in there too. So really you could bring whatever you want to the sonnet.
But in his lifetime, he definitely identified himself as a Christian?
Almost certainly, yes, of course a Christian. But ultimately, I think that Shakespeare's work means all sorts of things to everybody, no matter what your race, gender, where you live in the world, what age you are. It's special to everyone.
As my search nears its end, I wonder if Shakespeare's grave and its inscription gives us any final clues to what he personally believed. He lies buried close to the altar of Holy Trinity Church.
Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares these stones. Cursed be he that moves my bones.
So, Paul, what clues to Shakespeare's spirituality lie here on his tombstone?
He says for Jesus' sake, so it's a prayer. It's two rhyming couplets, so it's a poem. It's a blessing, and there's a curse at the very end. Cursed be he that moves these
Interesting.
bones.
Why that curse at the end?
He seems really clear that he wants to remain here. This is a man who, like the rest of the country, said that they believed in the resurrection of the body week in, week out in church. There's a theatricality about it. There's a sense of doubt that we all feel, as well as hoping in Jesus' company.
And that hope is expressed in our next hymn, sung here at Shakespeare's Church, encouraging us to praise God in words and music, both in this world and the next. at Shakespeare's final resting place, thousands of people are waiting to pay their respects. The church has become the focal point of the commemorations. I'm sure the bard would have appreciated such an audience. My time here has shown me that in life as well as death, Shakespeare was such an inspired dramatist that he managed to keep everyone guessing about the person behind his plays. Perhaps because he could only offer more questions than answers about life, existence and the soul. Next week, Sally's in Belfast to mark the centenary of the Battle of the Somme and the Easter Rising and their impact on today's Northern Ireland. Until then, our final hymn today is a favourite for many of us as we continue on the pilgrimage of life. Thanks for watching.
Songs of Praise returns next Sunday at the same time at 4 o'clock. A meeting of great minds next on BBC One discussing the future of the planet. Sir David Attenborough meets President Obama.